What do you think you're doing? My name is the same size as all the others. Fix it.
I'm sorry, I'll change it now.
You better.
We're claiming this movie is based on a true story about a manager. Are you sure this manager is the real deal? I can't seem to find anything about him on any business news source.
Oh yeah, he's real famous. I'm surprised you haven't heard of him yet.
Alright, I trust you. Remember, I'm putting a lot of my own money in this based on your word. Please don't screw me over.
I can assure you won't.
Great, I'm looking forward to seeing the completed movie in 1 week.
1 week. Oh yeah. I just talked to the editor. The movie should be finished within the next few days, actually. Just waiting for some more footage from the cameraman to get back. The guy gets work now. Bye.
I barely have the intro done. How can you make a promise like that?
Not by asking me stupid questions like that. Now get back to work. What took you so long, Miss Cameraman?
Camera woman. But sorry, the big star just wanted a few more recordings of his speech to all the workers.
Actors, I think they can direct themselves.
Well, anyway, he just wanted me to thank you again for agreeing to donate 10% of the proceeds to charity. His little sister was just diagnosed with cancer last year, and this really means a lot to him.
Yeah. Where's the cameraman?
Camera woman, please. I prefer to be called camera woman.
Who cares?
Well, I care, and I think the company's credo also mentions being politically correct and ethically sound at all times, doesn't it?
I seem to not care about the credo. It's just a bunch of words on some paper. That doesn't apply to me, and you can now go home, cameraman.
I'm getting tired of your attitude.
Get back to work.
Not until you apologize.
To whom and for what?
Everyone for everything. You treat us like we're worthless and we're only here to do your bidding. You need to address us politely and respect us.
How about you get back to work before I think about fulfilling your idiotic wish?
I told you, not until you apologize.
Oh, that's not happening, so go find another job.
What?
You're fired.
Fine. Good luck trying to get your film done in a week.
Don't look at me to edit your filth. I quit.
At least I still have my fallback plan.
The editor just called me. What is this? Why did you fire the only person who could edit the movie?
He's not the only one that can edit a movie. I can do it.
If you don't, I'll ensure you will never find another job in this business again.
Ooh. Just remembered. Was drunk, recast the star, did not tell cameraman. Probably should not make decisions while drunk. I can't do this!
Looks like you're having some trouble.
What are you doing here? I thought we finished all your scenes today.
You did finish all of the scenes.
Then why are you here?
I'm not. I'm just a visual representation of your conscience. An ethical ombudsman, if you will.
Come again?
You're dreaming.
Well, I'm going to try to wake up now. Have fun being a visual, conscience, ethical woman thing.
Why don't we take this time to talk? It seems like everything is falling apart. Why?
Nobody does what I say. Everyone's completely homogeneous.
Have you ever taken the time to think that you were the one being unreasonable and wrong?
Never. Nope. I never did anything wrong.
You sure? Let's think about it.
Get back to work.
Not until you apologize.
To whom and for what?
Everyone for everything. You treat us like we're worthless and we're only here to do your bidding. You need to address us politely and respect us.
How about you get back to work before I think about fulfilling your idiotic wish? Well, now that you say something, I guess I could have been a little nicer to the editor.
Exactly. You demonstrated poor individual ethics. Do you know what individual ethics are?
Not really.
Individual ethics are your own personal standards and views that determine how you view your responsibility to others and how you should act in situations in which your own self-interests are at stake. In general, how do you think you should treat people? How would you want to be treated?
With respect. I would want to be spoken nicely to and be given credit for all the work I do.
Yeah. One rule of thumb is the justice rule. You should always make sure whatever decision you make distributes benefits among people in a fair, equitable, and impartial way. You shouldn't have been so big-headed and egotistical. You should have accepted the same recognition as everyone else and had your name be the same size as everyone else's.
I guess you're right. I can see why the editor was so upset now.
Well, that's not the only person you made upset. What about the producer?
You say this guy actually pulled a multi-billion company that was about to go bankrupt out of the gutters and made it thrive?
Yeah.
Then why aren't there more news articles about him or TV interviews?
Oh, he doesn't want to brag about being so great. I mean, you know, he has a multi-billion-dollar company to run. I mean, why go out, I guess, you know?
Would you mind if I gave him a call?
No, fortunately, he would be mad if I gave his number out to just anyone. This movie's gonna be amazing.
Okay.
You photoshopped those pictures and wrote the articles yourself.
Oh, jeez, it's not a big deal. It's not like she's gonna find out.
Whether people find out or not is not the issue. Your occupational ethics need improvement. These are the standards that govern how members of your profession should conduct themselves during work-related activities. Saying your story is true and it's not is something that most people in the movie industry would frown upon. Not only is it wrong, but it's illegal too.
Really? Never heard that before, or even thought about it. Probably no, I guess. I don't want to get in trouble with the law.
Yeah, you can get in a lot of trouble for that. Next time you should try using the practical rule. Ask yourself if what you would want, what you're doing, communicate to the public. If the general public wouldn't think it's okay, then don't do it.
Good point. The public probably wouldn't want to hear that I was untruthful about some parts of the movie.
Good thinking. Now, who else is on the list?
I think that sums it up. Can I just wake up now?
No, I think there's a couple people left.
Really?
Yes, really.
Well, we covered the editor and we covered the producer. That really sums it up, doesn't it?
How about the person who quit right in front of you?
You mean the cameraman?
Camera woman. Tell me what managerial ethics you feel to apply there.
I can't think of anything.
You ignored organizational ethics. Organizational ethics are the guiding practices and beliefs through which your company views its responsibility towards stakeholders and to which you are expected to comply. You should have followed your company's credo and respected your employees and their gender. By calling the camera woman, cameraman, you're failing to comply with your company's credo.
That makes sense. I see how I've wronged everyone. Can I just go now?
Who else are you forgetting?
I don't know.
Me, or the person I'm supposed to be representing. You're planning on stealing money from her charity. We're supposed to give 10% of the proceeds to charity, but I know you're just gonna pocket it.
Just a little bit for the fallback plan.
How did you know?
Again, think of me as an ethical ombudsperson.
Ethical What's that?
An ethical ombudsperson is a manager who is responsible for communicating and teaching ethical standards to all the employees and monitoring their conformity to those standards.
So you're like Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, by stealing that money, you're just displaying poor social responsibility. Social responsibility is the way a company employees view their duty to make decisions that protect, enhance, and promote the welfare and well-being of stakeholders in society as a whole. Taking from the charity can give you a bad publicity and even put you in jail.
Wow, you're right. It could ruin my reputation and the public's trust in me.
Sometimes when making a decision, you can use what is called the utilitarian rule. Basically, the utilitarian rule, what you do is you have to decide if what you're doing produces the greatest amount of good for the greatest number of people. If it doesn't, then don't do it.
I feel really bad about all this. I was being selfish, and I didn't realize what a great staff I had. I wish I could have it all back.
Everyone makes mistakes. How about one more chance?
Wait, I thought you said this was a dream.
Don't ask questions. It's just a movie.
That looks great. Good job.
Thanks. I was really hoping that you would like it.
I was telling someone about the movie, and they said that it sounded like it was based on a true story. Do you think we should add that to the marketing materials and opening credits? I think it might attract a larger crowd.
Well, we're really not sure if it is or not. Without knowing for sure, we'll just better not saying if it's true. If we said it was and the public found out, they'll get mad. They'll be outraged. It's just not right.
Yeah, good point. Keep thinking like that. You're doing a great job with the movie so far.
Thanks. It's been a really fun project.
Great. I'm looking forward to see the completed movie in 1 week.
1 week. To be honest, I think we might need 2 weeks. 2 weeks to get all the footage edited properly and looking super.
I guess I can swing 2 weeks, but no longer than that.
Sounds good. Well, I gotta get back to work now. Bye.
I think we can nail it in 2 weeks' time. It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, I got a good feeling about it. I'm glad they're here.
Me too. I wanted to be here earlier, but the star wanted to get a few more shots of her speech to her workers.
Actors, they think they can always add stuff.
She also wanted me to thank you again for agreeing to donate 10% of the proceeds to charity. You know, her little sister was just diagnosed with cancer last year, and so this really means a lot to her.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea too. Do you have the tape, cameraman?
Yeah. Actually, if you could call me camera woman, I would really appreciate it.
Sorry about that. It won't happen again.
Not a problem.
All right, let's get down to business and work on finishing up this movie.
Sounds good.